was Mistress Rockford's sole butler, a position I held for 6 years. I suspect that the mistress's decision to employ my services particularly were somewhat rooted in sympathy, perhaps. Although charity to a veteran is no sin, sir, and I have worked tirelessly to repay the kindness that she had shown me. If I may be so bold, I dare say that in such a length of service to another, it would stand as a small miracle to acquire no reservations or animosities to one's employer. And yet, I harbour none. Mistress Rockford was nothing but saintly towards me. Servant or no, I mourn her passing as one would mourn a family member. My name is Jonathan Bowley, Detective Inspector, sir. It's a very great pleasure to make your acquaintance. On behalf of the Rockford estate, I must make my sincerest apologies for the household's current state of disarray. My understanding is that Mistress Rockford was likely stabbed at 10:30 in the evening and perished shortly thereafter. And it was Mr. Macmillan who first found her, shall we say, in the foyer. Let me see. I delivered the mistress her nightcap, a small measure of brandy, straight, to her quarters, and another for her escort, at 10:10 in the evening. From 10:15 to 23 minutes past the hour, I was porting the dishes from the dining room to the kitchen, where I then stayed assisting the cook with the cleaning until I heard Mr. Macmillan shouting at 22 minutes to 11, quite precisely. At 11:15, the police were called, and within an hour they were present on the scene. Developing a keen eye for timekeeping is critical to the endeavors of a butler, you see. Although I never thought I'd have to mark the minutes of a murder. If I may, detective, I will cast the finger of suspicion at no man here, but I will earnestly vouch for the innocence of the cook. We discerned that the knife used by the murderer was missing from its rail in the kitchen, but the cook himself was preoccupied with work in that very room, as was I. Bravo. Bravo, detective. Guilty as charged. Though a lifetime too late, no? All your efforts too late. The case closes in an empty house full of people who are gone. The drama is done, and soon all are departed. And I won. That lifetime too late was my lifetime, spent with Elijah, spent in fierce pride over my victory. Wherever you send me now, I go with my head held high, for I would do it again in a heartbeat. Time makes victims of us all, detective. Only through love is our suffering ennobled. Farewell, detective, and please, close the door on your way out.